Commodore Tycoles with another review. This one will be of the Lower Decks trailer that was released last week, thanks to Sci-Fi TV up here in Canada. It's utter garbage. The ship, yeah, it had some good, they did some good angles with it and made it look good.
Stardate 57436.2. First contact is a delicate, high-stakes operation.
But when you see it from the front, it looks like it's an in-between version of what the Freedom class and the Steamrunner class. It looks like it belongs in between those two designs. So I think it might be an older ship, but I can semi-see the design, but it was like, it's a very bad design to begin with. I wish they went with a more established ship, and they had so much to choose from. I think it would have been just making it a simple Nebula class, or any class that had a secondary hull would have been good. So we go into it, and it sounds like he's doing there's a captain's log. But then we find out, psych, it's not. It's the ensign pretending to do a captain's log. And then they go play fight. When another ensign is trying to get his pad where he was recording it.
Are you pretending to do a captain's log?
We're all supposed to keep logs.
Okay, let me listen to it.
No, go away. Leave me
I
alone.
can't believe you're wasting your short...
I'm not really caring for the characters' names. We see a few that are coming onto the ship.
Can't believe it! This is the greatest ship I've ever seen!
One looks like a Klingon, a poorly drawn Klingon, and one looks like an Orion. And then you got some gross out humor where the one's going to sickbay and they say, "Hold this," and it's a human heart, and she's pumping it to make sure the guy's still alive.
Green girl, pump this! Don't pass out. Oh. Sorry.
That's just wrong. And the only interesting parts are...
See what I gotta sign. Holodeck waste removal.
That's Klingon prison stuff. Whoop.
And then you have one of the guys humiliate the Borg in a freaking holodeck simulation. It's like, great, let's take the best villain Star Trek has ever pretty much come up with and make them humiliate them as much as we can.
It's our job to keep it together.
You are a natural-born warrior.
Okie dokie.
And then you get this scene where a lieutenant says, "Sorry, you're not high enough grade rank to take the turbo lift with me."
Keep it moving, Lower Decks. Next!
That is complete bullshit, because how many times have we seen ensigns with captains or commanders in the turbo lift with them, and they never asked for permission? Imagine like Captain Picard telling Lieutenant Worf, "No, get out of the turbo lift. You have to be at least a lieutenant commander to ride with me." That ain't gonna happen. And we get to see some of the senior staff, and they look like they're competent people, unlike the ensigns that we're actually going to be watching.
My senior staff are always up for a challenge.
Nothing like a cold beer after a smooth second contact. That's what I'm talking about.
And then you have our main guy in the shuttle naked.
Sensors have located a very sexy...
Oh, no! Definitely no!
Like, really? That's your idea of funny Star Trek? So, my overall thought of this is, like I said at the beginning, utter garbage. Like, the animation style, it's a okay style, but I don't think it fits Star Trek. And if I wanted to watch just a random show about nothing, I would have watched Seinfeld, or I'd watch Friends. Or if I wanted to watch a gross out humorous comedy, like animation, I'd watch Family Guy, Simpsons, Rick and Morty, Ren and Stimpy, and so on. The essence of Trek is supposed to be meaningful, not this idiotic, childish humor centered for adults. Since they slapped the Star Trek name on it, it has nothing to do with Star Trek. I think out of the 3 shows now that they've done, well, Discovery, Picard, and now this is by far the worst. Yeah, Star Trek Discovery is a heaping pile of shit, but at least you had Anson Mount as Christopher Pike, did amazing performance. You got Doug Jones as Saru, amazing performance. And Ethan Peck as Spock was great until he said that Burnham gave him permission to be more human and be the Spock that we all know and love, which made you want to rip your hair out. And then with Picard, yeah, it has its very cringeworthy moments, but it also has some great moments. But with Lower Decks so far, I haven't seen anything redeemable. If I wanted to watch a cartoon about that, I would just watch Rick and Morty. Why would I go over to this cartoon? Oh, because it has the Star Trek name, and you're trying to get us as Star Trek fans to watch this? And also, at least with Rick and Morty, you got clever things like, let's get swifty.
It's time to get swifty. Uh-oh, we gotta get swifty. Oh, yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor.
Or I'm Pickle Rick.
There's Morty. Global acts of terrorism happen every day. Here's something that's never happened before. I'm a pickle. I'm Pickle Rick.
But in the trailer, you saw none of that. It's just stupid, childish humor. And at least with the original Star Trek animated series, yeah, the animation might have been bad, but at least they gave you decent stories and still had humor in it. And I think that's what they're missing with Star Trek Lower Decks. And if it does have serious content in it, then they should have put that in the trailer and tried to sell that, because they're trying to sell Star Trek, not another Rick and Morty cartoon. This is pathetic. It's going to be very, very difficult to review, and I know I'm going to review them, but I'm not looking forward to it if this is what I'm going to be brought with, of just childish, idiotic humor with no goddamn substance. So, for your Commodore Tycols, live long and prosper, people. Hailing frequencies closed. Thank you for watching Commodore Ty and enjoying this video. I hope you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, check out one of my other videos. And if you're feeling generous, why not a donation to my PayPal? Live long and prosper. Hailing frequencies closed.